Good morning. So I wanted to go over this problem because the test has problems like this that are a little bit confusing because of the way they write it. So I want to go over them so that you're ready for the quiz. So make sure you take as much notes as possible because remember notes are, you can use notes, in the quiz, okay? So we have a graph f of x and g of x. So this one right here is f of x. The second one is g of x. Remember that f of x and g of x is just the name of the line. So it's kind of like if this one was called Fernando and this one is called Gerardo. That's all that it means. It just means that the name of the graph is f and then the other one is g. So it says enter the solution to the equation f of x minus g of x equals 0. Now, what does this mean? If I wanted to solve this equation, I can add the g of x to the other side, and you could have done the same thing with the other one, but it's just easier to add the g of x. That's gonna cancel this, so f of x equals g of x. So what they're saying is, where are the lines equal to each other? In other words, where do they intersect? So we know that it intersects here because they do give me the graph. Now the point where they intersect is, look, 2, 4. But when they say enter the solution, they only want the x value, okay? So for this problem right here, they only want the x value, so x equals to 2. And I believe in the quiz you would just enter 2, okay? Because that's the x value. Now, let's look at the second part. It says, then answer the following questions. Statement, f of 0 is greater than g of 0. What does this mean? Well, this means that is f where x equals to 0, remember this sign means greater than g when x equals to 0. That's what they're asking here. So we're gonna look at the graph when x equals to 0. Remember this is x, and this is where x equals to 0. So we're looking at x equals to 0. Which one is greater, g of x or f of x? And so you're just looking at the y value when x equals to 0. So the y value here, because this is the graph of g of x, is 0. And the value of f of x, we can't really tell, but we do know it's greater. Do you see? Because it's up here. So it's greater than this one at the bottom. So then this is true. It's true. F of x is greater. Then it says x2 is the approximate value of the solution f of x equals g of x. We already solved that in the previous problem. We came up that x equals to 2, where f of x equals to g of x. We did that in the last problem, so that is true. We figured that out. So therefore, f of x0 is the approximate value of the solution. That's not true, because we know that the actual solution is 2, since that's where they meet. So x is equal to 2, not 2, 4, so that's false. Okay? So go ahead and try to solve the next one. Go ahead and try to solve the next one. If you're not sure, ask your teacher or ask me. And then we can go over it before the quiz starts.